Hello everybody, and welcome to our new secondary series, Wasteland 3. I was originally waiting until all the DLC had come out for the game before I played it, and it has come out, and based on the reviews, they're not that great, or even worth getting. At least from what I've seen. So I've decided, screw it, I'm just gonna play base game. Now, for those of you who didn't watch Monday's episode of the Banner Saga, and I sound kinda off, well, it's because on the day of recording, I was laid off from my job. They decided that they needed to trim the fat, and decided that I was the fat that needed trimming. Which kind of sucks for my buddy who I worked alongside at the front counter, because it means he's basically stuck alone with no one to help him out up there. It also means that a manager needs to stick around all day instead of being out doing jobs on the road, because they need to cover his lunch, which is an hour long. Quite frankly, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, I get it from a monetary level, but from an operational one, it just makes no sense. Anyways, for those of you who have seen my Wasteland 2 playthrough, it's kind of like that, but very much improved upon, because, you know, it's a sequel to Wasteland 2. Anyways, let us start a new game. Oh, and like always, if there's anything that's too loud or too quiet in these games, please let me know. Be it my voice, be it something in-game, let me know in the comments if anything is too loud or too quiet. Because the audio that I get through my headphones is not the same as the audio that you're, going to be getting, or that's being recorded. You know what, let's go Wastelander. For new and returning players who want to experience the wastes as intended, a harsh but fair apocalypse. Normal combat difficulty, friendly fire off, yes please. Permanent death off, yes. Difficult skill checks off. Customize. Yeah, no, I'm not enabling any of that. Alright, confirm. Ranger HQ has dispatched a convoy of Rangers to Colorado to establish a lifeline of vital supplies to Arizona.
It's been a rough few years for the Desert Rangers. When the world ended, they tried to bring some order to what was left of Arizona. But then, the Cochise AI woke up, and they found themselves in a fight to the death with its robot army. In the end, they had to nuke their own base to kill the damn thing for good. Been hard going ever since. Then, the Rangers heard from a fellow calling himself the Patriarch. Said he owned Colorado, but his kids were trying to steal it from him. And if the Rangers were to come and put him in their place, he'd give Arizona all the food and supplies it needed to rebuild and survive.
Whoa! Sorry, Major. No way we're getting through that.
10-4, Cody. Advance team reported an alternate route across a frozen lake. Find it.
Copy that.
Well, reluctant as the Rangers are to interfere in family squabbles, they weren't really in a position to say no.
Our route's around that dam on the far shore. Scouts, check out the ice and lead us across.
Yes, ma'am.
So the Brass sent Ranger Team November across the Rockies, because the aid he was promising the Rangers wasn't just their best hope. It was their last.
Okay, Major. All good. Come ahead.
Yeah. It's been a rough road lately. But that's the thing about the Rangers. It doesn't matter how hard it gets, or how many of them fall. They keep on fighting. The Rangers never stop fighting.
Okay, well, that's a hell of a start to this game. Now then, we have a choice of picking between a bunch of pairs of Rangers. Young Rangers, lovers and rivals since first joining the Rangers, Yuri and Spence's competitiveness drives them to excellence and risky dares. Punk lovers, thrills, kills, and spells are the life breath of these star-crossed punk rock lovers who fought their way out of the cult they were raised in. Oh, good on them. Father and daughter. William has been a nearly wordless killing machine since his wife died. His daughter Lee Singh does all the talking. And some of the killing. Mentor and student. Mercs who have served under good commanders and bad. They hope, this time, they're fighting for the folks who won't make them do terrible things. Tech heads. Science geeks who fell in love. They're socially awkward with outsiders, but chatty with each other, reveling in in-jokes only they get. We are actually going to go for custom characters for our whole team. Alright, Coyote. Identification. Well, this one is going to be our big guns and explosives expert. Female.
We can handle this, right?
Shoot!
Come and get it, scumbags!
This is not the best way to begin an engagement.
Enemies alerted.
Damn.
If you want to brawl, knock yourselves out. Are you crazy?
Get ready.
Here they come.
We're in it now.
Shoot! They saw us!
Coming.
Here comes the pain train!
Now then, their background, which does have an effect on them. For example, Bookworm gets plus 5% experience bonus. We're not going to go for that. For this one, we're going for Explodomaniac. Let's be honest, you're in the Rangers because you love bombs. If you could join an outfit with access to bigger ordnance, you'd be there. But the Rangers supply you with explosives and targets to blow up, so you can't complain. They also tend to yell a lot, which is good, because you don't hear so well anymore. Plus 15% explosive damage bonus. That's gonna be useful. Coyote, Fox, Enigma, Bilateral, Lightning, Chipper, Killer. You know what? Let's just go heavy. Going based off of code names, not, actual names. As for the portrait, I don't know. What looks like a heavy to me? Yeah, she looks like a heavy. Let's see, appearance. Face. Oh boy. Yeah, that looks good. Hair. Nah. Yeah, maybe. Let's go for a lighter tone. Hey. Whoa, nope. Nah. Also, not feeling the hair right now. Yeah, the side shave? Sure. Green? No. Bright red? Nah, though I do like bright red hair. Nah. Not gonna go with black, because I got that in mind for someone else. Let's go for... Stop doing that. You know what? Let's go for that. The good deep navy blue. Helmet? Nah, not really. Jacket. Something that just screams, I'm a heavy. Nah. Yeah, that could work. That does have explosives on it. So does this. Yeah, let's go for this one. Pants. Something that's got ordnance on it. Yeah, there we go. Armor color. Shoot, I'm not good with this one. Yeah, let's just stick as is. Physique. Let's go jacked. Tall. Yeah, this screams heavy to me. Okay, starting weapon. Their starting weapon is going to be heavy weapons, obviously. Heavy machine guns deal tons of damage and punch through armor with ease. Shooting them while moving, however, is almost impossible. They're far too heavy and inaccurate. But with training, they're great for laying down covering fire. I could not agree more. Okay, attributes. This is going to be important. First things first, I'm going to zero, well, not zero, but minimize everything so I have as many points to work with as possible. Coordination. Starting out, we are maxing it out. This is important as it gives you action points to work with, which we need for combat. Luck, 1. We are going to leave it 1. Awareness, 1. See, luck is your guardian angel. Whether you're lining up that decisive attack, dodging incoming fire, or down to your bottom dollar. Sometimes the winds of fortune blow your way. Lucky action chance, lucky crit chance, lucky mega crit, lucky evade chance, lucky crit resist chance, lucky double healing, lucky double money, lucky double scrap. Yeah, money and scrap are two separate things. Scrap is no longer currency in this game, but is still extremely important. Coordination is your physical condition, self-control, and health. Take care of your body and it will take care of you. Action points and status effect resistance. Awareness. Awareness is your sense of your surroundings. A good ranger knows that often it's your eyes and ears that keep you alive. Hit chance, perception, range damage bonus. You might think I might want to boost this one up, and sort of, but no. Our priorities are going to lie elsewhere. We're eventually going to get awareness, because we can, every so often, put a point into our attributes. But no. Strength. Strength is your raw physical power and ability to shrug off harm. It lets you hit harder, throw farther, and also serves as a requirement for the biggest, baddest heavy weapons and armor. We're going to need this. Affects our constitution per level, melee damage bonus, throw range, and equip items requiring X strength without penalties. We are going to start with 4 strength. Speed. Speed is your physical quickness and reaction time. Strike first, strike true, then get out of there. Combat speed, which I can go into later, but basically, well, no, I'll get into it now. Combat speed is basically how far you can move per each action point. The higher your speed, the further you can move per each action point. Speed, it's also your evasion, and basically your ability to avoid attacks, and your initiative. Let's see, speed, 2. Intelligence. Intelligence is your ability to make mental connections and do tactical thinking. Critical chance, critical damage, critical heal chance, critical heal bonus, and skill points. In basic terms, that's how many skill points you gain for every other level. You see, Unlike in Wasteland 2, intelligence has been nerfed where you can only get those bonuses, or bonus skill points, every other level, not every level. So, how much intelligence you have is going to determine how many skill points you get to, well, maximize your skills. Intelligence, 2. Charisma is just always going to be a 1, no matter what. It's a dump stat. Charisma is your force of will and personality. A charismatic ranger can unleash strike abilities more often, learn and adapt more quickly, and can be a more effective leader. Strike rate. We'll talk about that later. Leadership range, plus 2 meters, experience bonus, mission reward bonus. Yeah, like I said, it's a dump stat. Now for skills. These are basically what our characters are going to be good at. Let's see. For this character, we need big guns. I'm just going to put 1 point in for now. Explosives. Toaster repair. Then there's also survival. And we're going to want some mechanics, but we're not going to put too much into mechanics. Priority is going to be getting big guns and explosives maxed out as quickly as possible, trading off between them. Then toaster repair, survival until we get to 6, and then mechanics until we get to 3. So yeah, big explosives and big guns are going to be our priority. And now, a quirk. Some rangers are quirkier than others. Quirks are completely optional. Selecting a quirk gives your ranger a powerful bonus and penalty, changing their playstyle dramatically. Character creation is the only chance you'll have to assign quirks, and once you do, you're stuck with it. Choose wisely. No quirk. You are a relatively unexceptional person. Well, we're not going to do that. Instead, we are going to grab Pyromaniac. Most Colorado natives appreciate a warm fire, but you bring it to another level. Your love for flames is an obsession that sometimes backfires. That sometimes backfires? 15% chance to catch on fire when using fire and explosive weapons. But our fire and damage bonus gain plus 25%, so yeah, we're taking Pyromaniac. Okay, that's our first character. Now for our second. Our second is going to be a sneaky sniper. Identification. Let's go Hawkeye. Yeah, I know, stereotypical, but whatever.
Here comes
Uh-oh, they have a...
This is...
Enemies alerted.
New targets incoming.
Let's go for an icy one. As for their background, goat killer. Nobody believes you, but you know what you saw. Giant red goat, standing over your mother's body. Freaky golden eyes, glittering in the night. Goats aren't normal. Just listen to them. You're going to kill every goat you can. Draw out that monster goat, and this time, you'll be ready. Bleat, bleat, mother. I should probably censor that. Critical chance plus 5%. Gonna be very good for our sniper. Portrait. Let me pick something. Something that just screams sneaky sniper. Yeah, none of them really do that for me. Now let's go with this one. I kind of wish I could just import the characters I made during my, during the first time I played through this. Let's see, face. I want to go for a more... Yeah. Let's see, as for hair, gonna make it pitch black. Let's see if I can't find something with good face paint that I'm looking for. And not really. I'm kind of looking more... Not that. More something like this, but without that bit. And something like this, but just all black across, but... Nah, I'm not seeing it. Let's see, as for the hair... Oh yeah, that'll work. Helmet? If I had something that was hood-like without getting rid of the hair, I'd go for it. Yeah, that'll work. As for the jacket, I'm gonna go for something sleek. Pants, same thing. As for the armor color, black and black. She's gotta be sneaky, don't you know? Why did I say it like that? Ah, whatever. Physique. Let's go... Whoa, no. Stature. Not puny. Small, maybe. No, not compact. Ah, here we are. Slender. Sort of. Well, she's not jacked and stocky. I want to make her more of a slender individual. Yeah, let's go average. Okay, starting weapon, in case it wasn't obvious, a sniper rifle. As for her attributes, minimize everything first. Coordination, 10. Luck remains at 1. Awareness, 2. Strength, 2. Speed, 3. Intelligence, 2. And Charisma is 1. Just get used to that for all of the characters. As for our skills are going to be sniper rifles. We're going to want to max that out as soon as is possible. Sneaky shit. Makes it easier to disarm alarms, evade detection, spot hidden objects, and damage unaware enemies. Yeah, sneak attack damage. Basically, how much damage, extra damage you do to people who aren't aware that you're there. Mechanics, and we are actually going to try and max this one out. She's going to be our mechanical one. Survival, and we are going to put 1 point into, where is it? Animal Whisperer for just this one thing that we need to get early on. As for her quirk, we are going to go for Death Wish. You don't get it. There's a bullet out there with your name on it, and it won't matter what gear you're wearing when it comes. Until then, you're better off moving fast and lean. Plus 3 action points, but we cannot wear armor of any kind. Which works out for the sneaky sniper because, well, she's going to be sticking to the back, not getting up close and personal with the enemy. So they're going to be less likely to target her. Not never going to, but less likely to. Okay then, that is our starting. Those are our starting characters. Yeah, I'm actually more I look at her, the less I'm liking Heavy's hair. Nah, I have that in mind for someone else. There we go. Much better. Alright. Let's get into it.
Hold him up, Team November.
Drive train on this heap is shot, but buy me a minute and I think I can get the weapons online.
Damn it! I'm at the rear!
Good boy, off to a great start, huh?
No one takes Dorsey blood and lives!
Okay, combat is turn-based grid combat. If you've played anything like XCOM 2 or XCOM Enemy Within, you basically have an idea of what things are like. Now, rather than have points There are 2 points we can only spend on certain actions. We have AP, action points per character, and that's determined by things like coordination, among other things. Now, you see this blue outline? This is the limit to which we can move with this character and still attack. Anything beyond that in the yellow and yellow/orange, and we're just moving for the sake of moving. Down here, we can swap between our characters, Heavy and Hawkeye being the only ones. We have no control over these guys. Down here, we have our AP, and we have our abilities. Attack, reload, stand up, abilities, which we will be getting some later, items, which we only have one, Med Hypo, Torrent Strike. This ability changes based upon the weapon that you're using. This is basically that strike skill that the game was talking about with Charisma. Because, well, the more damage you do, the more this charges. When it charges up, you can unleash a powerful attack. We also have Prepare, or Final Action. Spend the rest of this ranger's action points to gain a bonus of your choice. We can go for Ambush, set up an attack that will trigger on the enemy's next turn. Uses all remaining AP, gain +5 hit chance per extra AP spent. Defend. Hunker down and protect yourself from attack. Use all remaining AP, gain +5 evasion for each spent. Or Prepare. End your turn and carry over up to 2 unused AP for your next turn. That can actually be pretty useful. For the time being, I'm going to stick in cover and blast the Dorsey Stalker. Now, as you can see, even though he's standing out in the open, we only have a 51% chance to hit. As you move your cursor around, you will see the, well, for movement, you'll see the various percentages change. Also, those lines should be indicating enemies that are in range of your attack. Now, if we mouse over the attack button, that red circle that you're seeing around, or semicircle, I guess, shows the effective range of our weapon. Also, we can switch over to melee fists, but, yeah. Melee fists, redundant. Anyways, let's just start blasting these Dorseys. Now, you saw that there was collateral. We didn't just hit this guy, we hit the guy behind him. I already talked about this. Yeah, even if your bullets miss, miss your intended target, sometimes you can hit guys behind them. Now then, for our weapons, which I forgot to go over this. This down here, this is how many times you can take a shot with the gun before having to reload. As you can see, we can take 3 more before having to reload. This right here, how much ammo we have in the gun, how much ammo we have left. AP, this is how many action points it costs to fire this weapon. This right here is the kind of attack we're doing. We're doing 7 to 10, 9 times. That means we are shooting 9 bullets, and each of those bullets has a chance of doing 7 to 10 damage. Penetration. Penetration is basically how much armor we go through. Basically, enemies have a certain armor rating, say a 3. If your weapon has 4, then you can penetrate through their armor. Otherwise, you're going to be doing reduced damage. Anyways, can't do much else, so... Oh, and in order to do an ambush, you need to have, at minimum, the amount of AP you need to fire your gun. I say we defend. Now, Hawkeye. As a sniper, they're gonna be very accurate, at least against enemies that are further away. And, well, we're not gonna want them moving around too often. But we can do a ton of damage. Now, let's go for the Dorsey Killer in the back.
Oh, now you done pissed us off!
Action points. Action points allow you to move, yada yada. You have enough left to fire your weapon again. Yeah. Thanks to Death Wish, we do have enough to fire our weapon again.
Ain't not kill the Dorsey. Still breathing.
And let's go for a Prepare. Because we have exactly 2 AP, and of course they're bringing out a killer robot. Because of course they are.
evasive. There's the problem. Hang in there, November. Almost got it.
Okay, we're out of time, but I want to finish this combat first. Let's see. Yeah, Rangers may need to take cover, attack positions. Blue spaces are areas Rangers can move to with enough action points left for an attack. Orange spaces, yeah, I already went over that. Also, cover is very important. It comes in two varieties. Half cover, and if I can find some here, which I don't think there is any. Ah, there's some. Full cover. More cover you have, the better your chances are of surviving. But cover does you no good if the enemy's flanking you. For example, if I were to move there, that Dorsey would be considered as flanking, and the cover would do nothing for me. Okay, oh boy. Guys are in cover, I can't really hit them, so I'll just aim for the Dorsey killer here.
Dorsey, still breathing.
Sweet. Got them both. Go on the defensive, because I think outside of these two and Major Prasad, we're the only ones left. 49%, 49%. No point in going after the Dorsey Warbot. Yeah, as you can see, because the penetration of my sniper rifle is 6 and its armor is 3, its armor does nothing for it. Oh, we actually got a lucky action there, which, if I'm correct, basically meant that we spent no AP on that attack.
Bless you all.
Okay, these guys seem obsessed with some sort of deluge of some kind. Out of ammo. OF, that's a weapon. That weapon's out of ammo. For now, you can try equipping a different weapon or unequipping it and going bare knuckled.
November, you have targeting control.
Yeah, basically, reload. Ammo's going to be scarce in the Wasteland, but if we do things right, we should be fine. Let's see, it's time to even the odds. Left-click on the vehicle or use tab to select it. Then attack the Dorsey Warbot to take it out. Yeah, this thing's powerful. Very powerful.
Over here, you two. Come here. Listen, if you want to live through this, we gotta take out the bastards with the rocket launcher up on the dam.
You think?
We'll each find our own way up there and catch them front and back. Got it?
Understood, Major.
Good. And remember, Arizona's depending on us. There's no giving up here, there's no going back.
I don't think we could go back even if we wanted to.
All right, move out. And keep an eye out for survivors. Let's not leave anyone behind.
Okay, I'd...
Look at them doodle bugs run! Come on, cousins! Don't let them scatter! Keep them together while I reload the rocket gun! Ooh, man, I love this thing!
Like I was saying, I think that's a good place to end this episode off here for today. Hell of an intro. Wasn't really expecting, Yes, I know how to move my characters. I should really just disable tutorials. Anyways, I think that's a good point to end this episode off here for today. Wasn't expecting character creation to go on that long, but oh well, it did. Anyways, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.